hold on. While I'm here, I don't think I've ever seen like the Pikachu's origin story. I don't think I've ever seen Pikachu go from a Pichu to a Pikachu. Is this it? Wait, hold on. Did you got me?
You have on the notice board is authoritative. If you are sure I gave you an F, that means it's your score.
No.
Thank you for that, Nick.
Pokemon like Mewtwo and Rayquaza are called legendary Pokemon because of how powerful they are. But what if I were to tell you that there was a rodent from
I've never actually known Pikachu's origin stories, bro. This is a first for me.
the Kanto region that deserves a tier of its own. This is the
It was the
story
newest season,
on
so you
how
haven't seen
Ash's
it?
Pikachu,
Okay.
who was once a weak and useless Pokemon.
Oh, okay,
rose
so
to
they
the
rewrote her her origin story to this. Okay.
occasion and gained the power to become one of the strongest in his universe. But to understand where this all started, we have to take it back to the Kanto region, where Pikachu wasn't even Pikachu, where he first started off as a Pichu. When Pikachu was a baby Pokemon, he was all alone, abandoned by his group because his electricity was unpredictable and uncontrollable.
Wow.
While Pikachu was roaming around by himself, he bumped into a group of Coughings, which ended up poisoning him and dropping him down a mountain. Where
What
he
the
landed in
hell?
arms of a Kangaskhan. And ever since then, they were locked in. Kangaskhan treated Pichu as one of her own, since Pichu was a baby Pokemon that was abandoned, and it would be cruel to just
That angle is crazy. Please don't be standing over me with your nutsack or dangling over my head like that, please.
leave him out by himself. Pichu also considered these Kangaskhan's his family since they ended up bonding really well together after traveling for so long, and even considering the baby Kangaskhan its little brother.
Wow.
Even though everything seemed fine, there was one major problem the mother Kangaskhan was hiding from Pichu. And it's the fact that mother Kangaskhan's are only meant to be taking care of one baby Pokemon. The mother Kangaskhan was getting really tired carrying around two baby Pokemon and even having to split the food resources amongst two Pokemon. And Pichu started taking note of this and even started feeling really bad for being around the Kangaskhan and tried to leave, but the mother Kangaskhan, regardless of all this, still wanted to take care of Pichu and would never let him leave since she realized that he needs a home. Later that night, Kangaskhan brought Pichu and her baby into a cave so they could get some rest, and that night Pichu made the tough decision. Pichu thought that he would be better off leaving them so that the baby Kangaskhan could get all the nourishment and attention that it needs, and Pichu should just go back to the wild. So sadly that night, that's what Pichu did. He left his brother and mother with
What? No way. No, that's tough.
without saying anything and just waved goodbye.
Pikachu really did all that? No, Pikachu the go, bro. No, what the fuck? What?
And through all this
Yo, this hurting me.
Pichu evolved into the Pikachu that we know and love today, because Pichus evolved through their happiness level, and Pikachu was feeling a lot of grave emotion while leaving his mother. So fast forwarding a bit between now and the first
So that's how Pikachu became Pikachu. Aye.
episode of the first
Grown man tears might drop.
Pokemon anime, which is about 6 years, Professor Oak catches Pikachu. And on Ash's first day for becoming a Pokemon trainer, he misses the opportunity to get his starter Pokemon, and he gets left with Pikachu. And he was held off for a reason. I don't know what Pikachu saw between leaving Kangaskhan and now, but he's very angry and doesn't have the same personality.
Yeah.
He's just
Original Pikachu from the first season was on some nut shit, bro. Pikachu wasn't fucking with ass for no type of way, bro. He was just on go like, nigga, yo, stupid ass. Alright, nah. Facts. Pikachu was really like these. Hold on. Pikachu at the beginning of Pokemon was really like these, bro. I swear to God.
You get your fucking hands
Every single time with that nigga ass, bro. Get your stupid hands off me, nigga. I'll let you go.
You get your
Let you get your bitch ass nigga. Get your fucking hands off me. Nigga.
stubborn and useless and doesn't want anything to do with Ash, and he also gained a bit of weight. On their first adventure, Ash and Pikachu were roaming around and they encounter a Sparrow. Pikachu uses Thunder Shock on the Sparrow, and Sparrow is a sore loser and calls his gang to back them up. And these Sparrows have shooters because the second they caught up to Pikachu, they jumped him and tried to
Yeah,
kill
they
him.
on some whole
Even
shit.
though Ash just met Pikachu, he vows to save Pikachu from this situation, but Pikachu doesn't care about Ash and tries to run ahead but gets jumped even more. Ash picks up Pikachu, who got knocked out by the Sparrows, and jumps down a river so the Sparrows wouldn't follow them. At the end of this river, they end up meeting Misty, and Misty sees Pikachu's condition and says they immediately need a doctor. But in the corner of Ash's eyes, the Sparrows are still chasing after these kids, so Ash steals Misty's bike to try to get away, and I didn't know Ash was cold like this. While Ash is riding this bike,
I'm
it starts
not
raining.
gonna lie, I really feel like rewatching Pokemon now. I haven't done it in a few years, but I kind of really feel like rewatching Pokemon right now. All the way from the original, all the way to hey, low key. I might.
Pikachu is holding on to his dear life.
Is it on Crunchyroll? Is it on Crunchyroll? Nah, Ash and Pikachu always got me in my feelings. Nah, their relationship is top tier.
The Sparrows are still chasing this 10-year-old
I almost
kid and
cry.
dying rodent.
Come on, bro.
Sparrows catch up to Ash and start pecking him, which makes him fall off the cliff and lose the bike. Pikachu also falls off the bike and has no energy left. Ash is out of all his options, except one. Put Pikachu back inside of his Pokeball. If you didn't know, Pikachu absolutely hates going inside his Pokeball since he hates being isolated and alone and feeling like he's abandoned. But Ash begs Pikachu to get inside the Pokeball, and if he does, he'll never have to get inside of it again. He just wants to save Pikachu's life. While the Sparrows are closing in on them, Ash gets up and vows to protect Pikachu even if it costs him his life. And when all hope was lost and the Sparrows are about to do the finishing blows, Pikachu, instead of getting inside the Pokeball, jumps on top of Ash's shoulder and shows us the true power that he has inside. Simultaneously wipe out
Thunder! Nah,
Pikachu. This Pikachu ended up frying Misty's bike, but when they woke up, there was a rainbow over their head, and the legendary Pokemon Ho-Ho was gracing them. And ever since then, Ash and Pikachu were locked in. Pikachu respected Ash, and Ash respected Pikachu. From this point forward, Pikachu is Ash's star Pokemon, and they went on to catch loads of friends and defeat Brock to get the Pewter City Gym Badge and Misty to get the Cerulean Gym Badge. Pikachu was also very smart versing Brock since he had the type disadvantage.
Don't get me in that feeling, bro.
Onyx, he zapped him and won the battle. Looking up until Ash and Pikachu versed the third gym leader, Lieutenant Surge. The star Pokemon of the third gym is Raichu, the evolution to Pikachu.
Oh yeah, here we go.
When Ash went up against his Raichu,
this is straight aggro.
They got absolutely.
This is straight aggro.
Pikachu saw the gap in power between a Pikachu and a Raichu. Lieutenant Surge told them straight to their face, the only way they're gonna beat him is by evolving this weak Pikachu into a Raichu so he can unlock his true power.
He was talking that Grease talk. Ash was such a fraud season 1. Not too much, bro. It was the beginning of Journeys. It was the beginning of Journeys. Last fight of the series was peak. Do I just fast forward to the last fight? Because I don't even know what the last fight is. Is it against that nigga with the hat?
Ash presented the idea to Pikachu, who is more for pushing the idea of evolution, but then Pikachu had a major prep talk with Ash, basically saying that he wants to win by his own power and slap the Thunderstone out of Ash's hands. Well, technically Pikachu hit Ash's hands, since if he touched the Thunderstone at all, he would have evolved. Ash and Pikachu figured out that for Raichu to be so strong, he had to sacrifice something.
Yeah, the purple hair with the cape. I don't think I've seen it. I think I've seen like little snippets.
They did, and they ended up winning the battle, proving that Pikachu is just as strong as Raichu, if not stronger. This revelation was important to Pikachu since he never really wanted to evolve into Raichu, and many future opportunities are presented to him to evolve, but ultimately he always stays the lovable Pikachu that he is. And that would be the end of that, right? Pikachu figures out that he always wants to be a Pikachu and wants to travel along Ash's journey, but there is a hiccup along the way. In a later episode where Ash and Pikachu are traveling through a forest, Pikachu ends up saving a baby Pikachu from dying in a river. Because of this, the group of Pikachus in this forest praise Ash's Pikachu for his heroic efforts. Pikachu started hanging out with them a lot more, and they really respected Ash's Pikachu, even initiating him as one of their leaders. And Ash was taking notice of this, but not in a good way. He was getting a little bit jealous that Pikachu was spending a lot of time with them, but he also wanted the best for Pikachu, so Ash made a very impulsive decision. That night, without even discussing it to Pikachu fully, he just tells Pikachu he's gonna leave him here so he can spend time with the Pikachus in the wild, since that's where he belongs.
He tried to do what Pikachu did to the Kangaskhan's, but the cycle of trying to treat the other person better.
And he's gonna leave and continue his journey. Brock and Misty were super confused by Ash's actions, and Pikachu was the most confused since, yeah, he did like the wild Pikachus, but Ash was always his #1 priority. So while Ash was leaving in a pretty emotional scene,
Pikachu, remember that? I'm saying
by deciding to come along with Ash, and the wild Pikachu ended up saying goodbye to our Pikachu. It was a really heartwarming.
I said fuck y'all niggas in Pikachu language.
Pikachu's bond cannot be broken. This was proven even further in the Pokemon movie, where, if you didn't know, Ash died and got turned to stone. Pikachu and the rest of the Pokemon's tears were so powerful that it was able to dissolve Ash from turning into stone and bring him back to life. After all that, through thick and thin, Ash and Pikachu were able to gather all 8 gym badges so they'd be able to enter the Indigo League while having stalkers on their tail. But I'll make a video on these
to say
guys
the least.
Later. After this,
to say
Ash
the
and
least.
Pikachu entered the Indigo League, and as most of us know, Ash lost it, and he went.
How did any of y'all niggas play Pokemon Indigo on the computer?
to a pretty depressing
I was
slump.
addicted to
But
that game,
the
bro.
only Pokemon that was able to cheer Ash up and make him bounce back from this.
I wonder if I could ever find my account. I don't think I think I remember the email address. I think I remember the email address, but I don't think I could ever remember the password.
Ash committed to going to the Orange Islands, which is another part
Pokemon
of
Indigo. You don't know about Pokemon Indigo? Oh man, it's before Yannick's time.
In the Kanto region.
That's
But
tough.
There is still so much history left with Pikachu being 1,000 episodes and 8 more regions to cover, which we will get to eventually. So subscribe to see me.
That'll be
cover
origin
the
stories, man.
rest of
But Pikachu the GOAT. Pikachu the most iconic, like, pet / creature of all time for a reason, bro. Pikachu.